Want to make money while you sleep? I mean, we've all heard the phrase, right? And honestly, the whole concept of passive income sounds absolutely amazing. But let's be real for a second. When you actually dive into the source material, it becomes pretty clear that, especially for beginners, it is incredibly easy to get completely overwhelmed, or worse, totally distracted by all those empty promises out there.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The internet just loves to push these wild, get-rich-quick scams, but the data actually tells a very different story. So today, we're just going to ignore all that noise. We're focusing purely on realistic strategies for 2026. We're talking practical, low-barrier methods that require very little or, honestly, even zero upfront money. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are breaking down the data behind 5 realistic passive income ideas for beginners in 2026. We're going to explore exactly how you can build these alternative income streams without taking on those massive upfront risks. Okay, so let's just dive right into our roadmap for today. We'll start with the passive income reality, then move into set it and forget it, create once, earn forever, the modern digital landlord, and finally wrap up with the keys to beginner success.
Number 1. The passive income reality. Demystifying the dream.
So here is the ultimate reality check before we go any further. True passive income always requires a dedicated upfront investment. Now that can be either money or time, what we like to call sweat equity, to actually generate those ongoing returns. So yes, the word passive does mean you can eventually sleep while you earn, but it literally always starts with an initial setup phase.
Number 2, set it and forget it. Ideas requiring purely financial investment.
All right, idea number 1 represents the absolute lowest barrier to entry. We're talking high-yield savings accounts and CDs, which are currently offering around 4 to 5% APY, or sometimes even more. It turns out if you've got an emergency fund just sitting in a traditional bank account making basically nothing, this is absolutely the easiest, safest place to park it. You can literally just watch it grow without lifting a finger.
Let's put that into perspective for a second. If you were to deposit $10,000 into an account with a 4.5% yield, that makes you about $450 per year, completely hands-off. It's just guaranteed returns simply for letting your money sit somewhere safely. It's practically a no-brainer.
Okay, idea number 2 takes things a step further into the financial markets with dividend stocks and index funds. By investing in ETFs like VOO or SCHD, you're basically buying into companies that pay you just to own them. And the best part? You can start with just $100 on platforms like Robinhood or Fidelity. If you hold them long-term, you can generally expect a solid 3 to 6% yield, plus, the actual growth of the stock itself over time.
Number 3. Create once, earn forever. Sweating now to earn later.
Idea number 3 is all about creating digital products. This is where you make something once and then you can sell it forever. Things like printables, planners, ebooks, or maybe Notion templates. It's actually fascinating because by using completely free tools like Canva and selling on marketplaces like Etsy or Gumroad, beginners are reportedly earning anywhere from $500 to over $5,000 a month, once they build that initial momentum, of course.
Idea number 4 is what we call the content creation pipeline. This really maps out the exact journey from active grinding to genuine passive income. Step 1, pick your niche. That could be a YouTube channel, a blog, or even a newsletter. Step 2 is posting consistently, and I mean really grinding for a minimum of 6 to 12 months. Then, step 3, you earn. Because once that content is live, it just keeps generating revenue through ads, affiliate links, and sponsorships for years to come.
Number 4, the modern digital landlord. Bridging the gap in real estate. Idea number 5 is real estate crowdfunding. Honestly, this is the ultimate beginner hack to get into real estate without needing a massive down payment. Apps like Fundrise or Arrived actually let you earn passive dividends from property rents and appreciation, all without having to buy an entire house yourself. You can literally start with just $10 to $100, making it incredibly passive and, more importantly, highly accessible.
Number 5, keys to beginner success. Setting realistic expectations.
When you're building out your own strategy, it really all comes down to upfront costs. If you go with high-yield savings, dividend stocks, or real estate crowdfunding, those primarily cost money upfront. But on the flip side, digital products and content creation primarily cost you time. The real secret here is choosing the exact path that fits whatever resources you happen to have available right now.
And here is the ultimate reality check to really anchor those expectations. Passive income takes time. The
The data shows that most beginners earn an extra $200 to $1,000 per month within their first 1 to 2 years, usually by combining 2 or 3 of these ideas. It's not magic, it's a patient, multi-year play.
To make sure you stay on track, our sources highlight a few really sustainable rules. First, start with just 1 or 2 ideas so you don't get overwhelmed. And always build an emergency fund before you start investing. Second, you gotta be patient and let that compounding do its work over the years. Finally, educate yourself so you don't fall for those scams. Keep track of your taxes and definitely use retirement accounts to maximize your returns. Building passive income is honestly one of the smartest strategies for securing your financial future. So looking at the data, it leaves us with one big question. Which of these ideas is going to start working for you? Pick a path today, stay super consistent, and let your money or your time work for you. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.